Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. So we have some really good news in today's video as it looks like the increase for all Social Security beneficiaries is actually going to be higher than expected. So we're going to be going over those new projections and what you can expect your personal increase to be. Also, we have some other good news in this video as a bill that was re-released in this year's Congress is gaining tons of traction and so much traction where they might actually be forced to vote on the bill this time around. And this bill also, like the other one, would increase benefits for thousands of Social Security beneficiaries. So we're going to be going over that bill and why it actually has a really good chance of passing. But before we go ahead and dive into the main content of today's video, if you wouldn't mind helping me out real quickly by just giving this video a like, that just helps out with the good old YouTube algorithm, and also consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. Okay, so as I just mentioned a moment ago, there is a bill that was re-released in this year's Congress, and unlike in previous years, this is gaining a lot of traction very quickly. So right now they will have until next year before this Congress ends to pass it, but it has, well over 275 co-sponsors, and if they reach a certain threshold, they're actually going to be forced to take action. And in this bill, like I mentioned, it's going to increase benefits for thousands of Social Security beneficiaries. So unfortunately, there were a couple of different provisions back in the late 70s and early 1980s. They reduced benefits for, lots of beneficiaries because they said that they were double dipping. These are provisions known as the WEP and the GPO. So according to roll call, Graves-led push on Social Security benefits gains traction. So nearly 2/3 of the House has signed on to a bill that would boost Social Security benefits for public sector workers with government pensions who currently see limited retirement benefits. The bill has gathered almost 290 co-sponsors, a threshold that could allow its backers to force a vote on the House floor and offer leverage as they work to get it through the chamber. Under House rules, bills with at least 290 co-sponsors can be put on the consensus calendar, a process that allows rank-and-file members to force widely backed legislation to the floor if the Committee of Jurisdiction won't take it up. It was referred to Ways and Means on January 9th, and the panel hasn't scheduled a meeting to consider it. So this bill obviously has a lot of broad support with that many co-sponsors. So Graves' bill aims to boost Social Security payments for public workers with government pensions who also held other jobs covered by Social Security taxes, which means they're entitled to both forms of retirement benefits. The windfall elimination provision and government pension offset reduce Social Security payments and spousal benefits for pension employees in an effort to avert unfairly high payouts. Groups representing retired teachers, police officers, and state and local employees say the reductions go too far and unfairly punish public servants. Graves said public workers aren't getting back what they paid into Social Security and that it's a disincentive for going into critical fields like teaching and law enforcement. Graves' bill would get rid of both provisions entirely. The measure had 287 co-sponsors as of Wednesday afternoon, and lead sponsors of the legislation appeared confident about reaching 290. The bill eventually racked up 305 co-sponsors in the last Congress under Democratic control of the House, but Ways and Means held a markup as a means of turning off the consensus calendar mechanism and slowing down momentum. Now, Abigail Spanberger said that her goal was to pass her and Graves' bill by the end of this year, which would allow a year to get it through the Senate before the 118th Congress ends and legislators have to start the process all over again. So obviously this bill would do a lot for many people who are currently receiving Social Security benefits and many people who are going to be receiving them in the future. Now, one of the biggest problems about this bill that they're saying is that unfortunately, obviously if we're going to be paying out more benefits to these people, retired teachers, retired law enforcement, people like that who would really greatly benefit from this bill if it were to pass, is, if we're paying more out to those people, then obviously the Social Security Trust Fund is going to be getting depleted even faster. And right now, according to recent reports, by the year 2033, the trust fund is going to be going insolvent, which means that everyone receiving benefits at that point in time is going to receive a reduction in their benefits by 20 to 25%. So that year could speed up even quicker, maybe to say like 2030 or 2031, if they're going to be paying out even more benefits. So obviously that would be the downside of this bill, but it does have a lot of upside because, like I mentioned, thousands of beneficiaries now and thousands more in the future are really going to greatly benefit if this bill were to pass. Now, in some other good news yesterday, there was a new report for the projection for the cost of living adjustment for people receiving Social Security benefits, and that got bumped up to 3%. So actually in the last report, it was projected just a 2.7% increase. This time around, this month, that actually got boosted up another 0.3 percentage points up to 3%. So for a lot of people, this is going to boost their benefit up even more. Not as much as this year, obviously, but it does increase it a lot more. So we're going to be going over some projections and what that could possibly mean for you. So according to the Senior Citizens League, Social Security COLA estimate for 2024 climbs to 3%. So right now in the year of 2023, the average SSDI benefit is right around $1,358 per month. With a 3% COLA, that would boost the benefit up to $1,398 per month, which would be a $40 per month increase, or right around $480 over a year. Now, in 2023, the maximum SSI benefit for individuals is $914 per month. With that 3% COLA, if that holds, that's going to boost the benefit up to $941 per month, which is going to be a $27 per month increase, or $324 over a year. Now, this year, the average retirement benefit is $1,827 per month. With a 3% COLA, that's going to boost the benefit up by $54 per month, or $648 per year, and the new benefit will be $1,881 per month. And finally, the maximum retirement benefit in 2023 is $3,627 per month. With a 3% cost of living adjustment, that's going to boost that benefit up to $3,735 per month, which is a $108 per month increase, or $1,296 over a year. So you can see that chart up on the screen there. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is that obviously there's going to be things that get reduced from your check, like the Medicare Part B premiums. Last year or this year, it actually went down for the first time in a long time, but it is expected to go up by right around maybe $10, possibly even more. So according to the Senior Citizens League, in its annual report released in March of this year, the Medicare trustees forecast monthly Part B premiums to increase from $164.90 in 2023 to $174.80 in 2024. But that's an estimate, and it doesn't include any significant new costs that come up after the estimate is released. One of the most significant new costs could be Medicare's coverage for another new Alzheimer's drug, lecanemab, known by the brand name Leqembi, which is expected to cost $26,000 per year without insurance. Based on spending estimates, we forecast the drug and related Part B services required to administer and monitor the patient for dangerous side effects would add about $5 per month to the Part B premiums for everyone, potentially raising the 2024 premium to about $179.80 per month. So that's going to be around $15 more for the Medicare Part B premiums in 2024 if this estimate holds true. That means, once again, the Medicare Part B premium is going to be going up to $179.80. So, obviously this is going to greatly affect whatever you're receiving. So if you're getting, like, let's say, a cost of living adjustment of $30 per month, this is going to lower that by $15 per month. So your COLA is actually only going to be right around $15 per month. Now, if your COLA is only going to boost your benefit up by $15 per month, and then we have the Medicare Part B premium also going up by $15 per month, well, guess what? You're pretty much not going to be receiving any type of COLA at all. Your net benefit isn't actually going to be increasing. So this is obviously going to be impacting those who earn the least amount of money for their Social Security benefit. And that's very, very unfortunate, at least in my opinion. But definitely would love to hear your thoughts and comments below. What do you think about this increase? Are you a little bit disappointed by it? Are you happy with it? Let me know what your thoughts and comments are below. But that's all the news that we have for today's video. I certainly hope that you enjoyed. If you did, again, I would greatly appreciate if you could give this video a like. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you in the next video.